Hey, what's going on, everybody? Coaster here on the KLR 650. I'm gonna just take you along with me while we go to City Brothers, get some fruit, and another video will be me cutting that fruit. So this might get a little loud. I have you guys in the helmet with me with a headphone jack, so we'll see how that goes. So this is a choke lever, and when it doesn't start like this, you're gonna have to probably feed more air into it. This is an old bike, old carburetor. Well, it's 2017, but it's based out of a 1987 design. Okay. And the exhaust is an FMF, just a slip-on, but it was split in half, so I got to constantly adjust the throttle, or not the throttle, the idle here. I'll tell you more about that while we get going. You shouldn't ride with the clutch on too much. And I have 11,000 miles, 11,600 miles on this bike, so I know a little bit of how to control it. But I got to be careful when documenting because don't want to make any. You gotta be careful. So now I have you guys closed off in me. No. Have you guys in the helmet with me on that 3-frame 5mm headphone jack, just the headphones that you can also talk into. So I'm hoping we're still recording because I can't even see the phone. Can't even see the phone when I have the helmet on. So I pressed record, and I really hope it's going because I can't even touch the camera, so it should be. That yard video, a lot of stuff happened with me turning it off because I kept on hitting a button like volume down. The little screen on and off button that all just stopped the camera filming. So good thing to know. We got a tumbleweed coming up here. I don't know exactly what you guys can see out of this bike, out of the just the area here. I'm guessing it's pretty good, but I got to keep my eyes on the road here. So I've been riding motorcycle. Got my first one, 2012. Chose a Ninja ZX6R because I'm half Japanese and ninjas. Why not? Well, that's a fast bike. Requires a lot of maintenance. And I didn't do all that. But I also tuned it, put a full Yoshi exhaust on it. And it was pretty good. I would take it in the canyons, 2 up. So there's wind right here, so I don't really know exactly how much you guys are hearing me. I got this V-string windshield here to block some of the the wind sound. Because, oh, that's a pothole. You gotta always be keeping an eye on the road, because when you're on 2 wheels, anything can pop out and it's gonna go bad. Well, not pop out, because, well, it's very rare that something runs out. And you just gotta adjust by slowing down, speeding up your throttle. And taking a motorcycle course is obviously good. Don't just get skills and just enough to pass the test at the DMV. You want to get the practice and the better training. So I did that with the ZX6R. Well, actually, I did it on a dirt bike because so I guess it's not my first introduction to motorized motorbike. I rode dirt bikes. I had a Honda CFR 250R. Oh man, that dual exhaust one. Got the shock spring, I think, adjusted or changed out, and the engine bored out, and they said it compressed harder than a 250 two-stroke. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I was going to a place called Racetown a few times. Got the kids coming out of high school. I really hope I am not doing too bad by just filming them. I'm trying to go really fast. So it's probably not the best time to go do the City Brothers run, because I don't know how to block out kids' faces. But with my channel, there's like, what, 5 people? And thank you all 5 for subscribing. Let this guy go. Go ahead. He's not looking, so you just gotta go. Sometimes on a bike, you gotta watch everybody and just, you know, assume what they're gonna do. So technically it was that guy who had his blinker on, it was his turn, but he didn't go. So that was a clutchless shift. You just get the RPMs up at the good amount, and you can shift up without too much of an issue with the engine, especially on these you know, single cylinder. It's a 650, so it's got a big cylinder, but this guy's gonna either come out or stay there. Thank you. So coming up on Stater Brothers, I'm probably gonna stop the camera because there's gonna be a lot of kids probably in this parking lot. So we'll see y'all a little bit later. I don't know if I'll be filming inside, but yeah, we'll catch you in a little bit. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here again in Stater Brothers. So I just want to show you something. Here's Red Delicious, okay? They have a rind that's very, very bitter. If you know, you know. It's very bad. Take a look at these. Honey Crisp. But I'm actually looking for Cosmic Crisp. So these are interesting. They have a tartar taste. They're similar to a Granny Smith, but not as tart. And the skin is not nearly as bitter. So if you see them and they're a good price, check them out. Especially look at the size. Look at the volume, man. That is a freaking apple, man. Look at it. You see it? So next one of these videos, I'm going to show you how I cut these things. Yeah, we'll see you a little bit. Hey guys, what's up again? I'm going to see if I can adjust this thing right. I just finished Stater Brothers shopping. There's definitely people around. I hope I'm gonna be okay. Things like copyright. Up in my helmet, so sorry if that made a bunch of sound. Little volume up, volume down thing that apparently holds the microphone. So this thing was set to record, so it should be recording. Nope. I shouldn't hit that. Okay, that's still recording. Pull my pants up. I look kind of ridiculous with the chest mount camera. Try to limit the groceries by only putting groceries in the top portion of the basket, like where you put your kid. And it limited it a bit. But now that. I don't know if you can see me right there. There's a good amount of people around. So, just don't want to get in their way. People crossing. Always let the people cross. When I rode ZX6R, I rode with a couple motorcycle groups. One of them, SBROC, let's see, geez. What was the standing for? I don't know. Sport Bike Riders of Orange County, SBROC. And that's where I had my crash, two of them with that group. One trying to film them on PCH, skidded the median at about 35 miles an hour, laid down the bike. I went into, luckily, a dirt path that didn't have anything like decorations in it, because there was a story of a guy in Las Vegas who, when I was biking to a median, but that median had decorative, like plants, but the plants were decorative, like fake. They were made of metal, and the dude lost his life. So these things are not, they're not foolproof safety. You really have to keep your head on a swivel. If you know Koala Puffs, I'm Bipolar Coaster, what's up? You know, I checked in that chat a lot. When she did her Vietnam trip, I was like, oh man, these guys are on scooters, and do they have a license? And you know, because in Thailand, you probably don't even need a motorcycle license. They'll just say, yo, you know how to balance this bike and the motor? Well, then, you know, you just go. Yeah. Had to hold the clutch in while I waved someone by. This one's letting me by. Thank you. I'm gonna do a little bit of clutch shifting right here. I think I'm looking up, so what's down here? So yeah, when I used to ride dirt motorized vehicles, my favorite was a quad, a race quad, YFC 450, and I was, you know, blessed enough at the time, I wasn't on EBT at the time, to modify it. I had what were known as the company Alka shocks, and they shocks sometimes have just a one straight tube up and down, but sometimes they have what's called a reservoir shock, which is you have a regular shock tube, but then on that top of that shock tube is a hose connected to another cylinder that's the same size, but it's not, you don't see anything like a piston or a rod to compress. You just see a cylinder, and these are called reservoir shocks. They allow for more travel of the shock, so because you're storing the liquid somewhere else, oil or whatever they use. So yeah, that thing was a beast. That thing was nice. I jumped that thing. It saved my life because I cased the jump, but I had those shocks on it, and it absorbed it. I did the same jump on a buddy's quad, freaking cased it. I tumbled over, man, and you know, I used to ride BMX bike, skateboarding, you know, kind of like Green. If you ever watch Green Alchemy on Twitch, he's a really great skateboarder. He used to have, you know, he has documentation, filmage of him doing even, you know, way better skill than I had on skateboard, or just way more daring. Way more skill too. I mean, I was okay. I wasn't crap on it. I did try some stairs. I kick flipped a 3. I ollied down to 6. I think at 8, but the 8 was a flat 8. But it was it's still pretty scary. You know, you're on a skateboard. But I was in my teens at that time. We're riding the bike right now, so yeah. But in that BMX skateboarding time, you know, I rode with a buddy up the street. I was always skateboarding around people who were better than me, or biking around people who were more, you know, ballsy than me, launching themselves off the stuff. So I just, you know, followed them. So coming up on the house, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the camera because of, you know, privacy issues and shit. Yeah, this guy's red hair, pretty cool. So I'm gonna catch y'all later in a little bit, but there'll be probably a cooking video, so this will wrap up this one. I just want to say thank you all for watching. If you want to subscribe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do a little stand trick, say, you know, thank you. I learned how to do this one a little while ago, but I'm gonna take off. I'm seeing all you later. Thank you again for watching. Peace out.